Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport here on YouTube, and it is FA Cup quarter-final weekend. 3 of the 4 ties have been completed, and now we've got the final one to decide who faces Manchester City in the semi-finals. It's Forest versus Liverpool, and I'm joined here by special guest here, Conor Porter, who is a Notts Forest fan. Welcome, Conor.
Well, first of all, don't you dare say Notts Forest ever again, because that's how you refer to Notts County. It's just Nottingham Forest or just Forest. Don't say that again. But I'll let you off this time. This is going to be a great game. I think Forest on an incredible cup run in the quarterfinals for the first time in a long time, and playing against Liverpool. And of course, we know how historic this fixture is for both teams. Due to the Hillsborough disaster in 1989, and to commemorate that as well, Nottingham Forest have put tarpaulin over 97 seats inside the City ground to remember those that were lost due to the disaster. And I think this is the first FA Cup meeting as well between the two teams since the replay that was played at Old Trafford. So this is a very historic day for both teams. And both teams as well will be looking to try and win it and book their spot in Wembley against City. So teams are coming out now, and it's going to be an entertaining game, I think, Joe.
Yeah, and I think that's a wonderful gesture from the club, what they've done this weekend. And obviously the supporters' trust went up to Anfield in the week as well, and lay wreaths by the memorial as well. Lovely seeing it shot now at the moment of the City ground and the River Trent that separates the City ground and the county ground.
Yeah, it's gonna. I think I was looking at the Liverpool team, Joe, and without Salah today and without Trent Alexander-Arnold today, there's a couple of big names that are missing from the team. I think I'm quite confident with Forest that we can potentially give a game to Liverpool today, with the team that we've got up as well. We've only got the one change with Lolly coming in, but Joe Lolly has been an incredible player in the past for Forest, and he recaptured that form a little bit in the week against QPR. And I'll be hopeful today that Forest can get a result similar to what we did in the previous rounds against Arsenal and Leicester. Previous Premier League teams coming to the City ground to win. The FA Cup runs through the City ground. I don't know if you knew that, Joe. The FA Cup runs through the City ground. If you want to win it, you have to come to us and beat us. So,
It runs through the City ground. So, yeah, your lineup is Horvath, Spence, Figueiredo. I can't pronounce it. Figueiredo.
Yeah.
Worrell, the captain. You've got Colback, Davis, Zinkernagel, Johnson.
Zinkernagel, yeah.
Zinkernagel, sorry. Johnson, Yates, Lolly, and Garner. Liverpool got Alisson, Gomez, Canate, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Fabinho, Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Elliott, Jota, and Firmino. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah. We've got some banners coming down across Forest. This is arguably the biggest game at the City ground in a long time. From one generation to the next, one of the banners say it's feels like a cup final atmosphere, I think, and it looks incredible to see all those flags and the message as well. I think you were right with Zinkernagel. I don't know if it's Zinkernagel or Zinkernagel. We'll have to wait and see how Sam Matterface pronounces it when he's on the ball. I never get my pronunciations correct. I never get them right. So, yeah, I'm intrigued to see how this game goes. It's going to be a good battle, I think, between the two teams. We get ready to kick off.
8 European Cups between them.
I think Liverpool are going to kick off, which is interesting.
Yeah, I thought you guys had the kick off at first, but seems like they all take the knee. And we're underway, Connor. Forest in red shirts, white shorts and red socks. Liverpool in their off-white shirts, black shorts and off-white socks. Or ecru.
Yeah, I was thinking today, obviously my heart wants Forest to win, but I'm very much in the process, like I was against Arsenal and Leicester, that the better team may win in terms of standings in the English football pyramid. And with Liverpool being in the Premier League, I think my head will say Liverpool to win, but my heart will always say Forest. I hope just for an entertaining game, and if Forest are able to get a goal, then that could be a glimmer of hope to open the door potentially moving forward. But ultimately, I think Liverpool may prevail, and but this will be pushing forward here. All good defensive work there from, I think that was Joe Lolly in there, and that got the last touch there, first corner of the day for Liverpool inside a minute. But yeah, I think I'm gonna say 2-1 to Liverpool, I think, but ultimately I want a Forest win. So don't get mixed up thinking that my prediction is saying Liverpool win. I want Forest to win, so I'm gonna go for 2-1 to Liverpool with my head, but 3-0 to Forest in my heart.
I'll just put that in the comments that the prediction is below, but I put but want to Forest win underneath your prediction. I'm gonna go with obviously slight bias here. I'm going to go with a 3-1 win.
Catus, just feed that Elliott through. Squared ball. Oh, good clearance there. Good clearance there from Jack Colback to stop. I think Elliott might have been offside, but there's a good passage of play there from Liverpool. Just watching the offside line as he pushes forward. And, Warrell may have been playing him on, but the ball went out, and the referee did put his flag up to say offside. So, yeah, offside there, but yeah, first chance there looks like for Liverpool. Liverpool pushing forward. Harvey Elliott got plenty of experience in the Championship, of course, previously with Fulham, and then on loan at Blackburn at one point as well.
Yeah, thank you to everyone that's watching this stream so far today. Don't forget to smash that like button. Comment below, let us know your thoughts. And interact with the poll. At the moment, there's 33% say Forest and 67% say Liverpool. And if you're new to Let's Talk Sport, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as we're on the way to 10,000 subs. Stu Davis is in the comments. Hi guys, good to see you both. Hope you both keep it well. I'm not doing too bad, Stu.
Hi Stuart. Hope you enjoy the game today. I know you're a Liverpool fan, but let's be clear. You got to be rooting for Forest to win. You got to put that allegiance aside and just hope for the fairy tale story of Nottingham Forest playing in an FA Cup semi-final. So I hope you've got that in mind, Stu. So,
take my allegiance out of it. Wouldn't it be bizarre if Forest won the FA Cup? With all due respect to you, just a Championship club. As you've been down the left.
Here we go. Joe Brennan Johnson pushing through. Good pass from Keenan Davis. Brennan Johnson in the edge of the area, square ball across the ball. Went for a little. I don't know if that was a cross or a shot, but in the end, Alisson easily saving at his near post. But Brennan Johnson, very talented player, Joe. I don't know if you've seen much of him, but he's a Welsh international now, and he's very much on the radar of many Premier League teams, like a lot of the Forest team is. But Brennan Johnson in particular, I think he'll be a name that you recognise for many years to come, Joe, when it comes to watching him in English football. Brennan Johnson's just a very talented player.
I've heard a bit about him. I've heard he's a good pacey winger, ability to dribble and cause problems getting behind like he did there. You got behind Gomez there and did that cross shot. That obviously easy to make for Alisson.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He can play across all the attacking midfield positions, right, left, and down the middle as well. But he works effectively from the wings. So and that's what he's done for Forest so far this season. Just been an incredible player for the team.
I've heard a lot about Jed Spence as well. You're right back. Could he be the next Matty Cash? And
he's on loan from Middlesbrough. So the first thing that we've got to do is try and tie him up to a permanent deal in the summer. But he's already been selected for the England under-23s or under-21s team, I think, this past week. He's just an incredible player. I'm surprised that we managed to keep hold of him during the January transfer window. I thought for sure that Middlesbrough would recall him just to try and keep him away from us, stop from helping us in our promotion push. But funny enough, in the Middlesbrough game, this was about Max Lowe. Max Lowe is another player that's on loan at Forest, but he's not playing today. On loan from Sheffield United. But it's the same kind of story. But Max Lowe was celebrating for Forest when they won against Sheffield United, and it's just emphasis on a lot of the players that are on loan at the club at the moment want to make their deals permanent because they just enjoy playing under Steve Cooper so much. I think Forest might have a corner here. No, last touch came off Brennan Johnson there, battling against Joe Gomez near the corner flag. The referee deciding, Craig Pawson deciding that goal kick there for Liverpool. But I think it's been a decent start for both teams, really, end to end, getting there. Brennan Johnson having a shot. Harvey Elliott trying to put through Liverpool. Been good chances for both teams in the opening minutes.
Yeah, and strong start as well. Obviously, like you said, by both teams, and I think Forest getting in behind. They're looking to target Joe Gomez, who's not had much football this season. So I think, there'll be a lot of action down that left-hand side.
It's a big year for Joe Gomez, being a World Cup year as well. Especially with England's defensive defenders, a lot of them aren't performing well at the moment. So this is a kind of good opportunity for Joe Gomez. If he plays well in this game, it could lead to more starts moving forward in the Premier League. It'll be difficult to find a spot for him in the defence because of how well Liverpool's defence is playing at the moment. He certainly won't be playing at right back. I imagine Alexander-Arnold's got that spot tied up now for good, and he doesn't really play in the left back position that much, and he wouldn't play ahead of Tsimikas either. There's now Liverpool pushing forward on the edge of the area. Ooh. Shot there, it's blocked away though. But yeah, that's the danger of Liverpool. So I imagine, I think the best spot for him to break into the Liverpool team would be that centre-back partnership with Van Dijk. But then again, Matip's been good, and I've not really, I'll be honest, I've not really seen much of Konate, but Matip, as far as I'm aware, he's been pretty much the regular starter, I think, for Liverpool, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Matip's been the regular starter. I've been impressed with Ibu when he's come in, and he played the extra time period in the cup final as well. Big pressure coming on for that last 30 minutes of that game, and he was pretty solid throughout that game as well, untroubled. He's played a lot of the cup games, and he made his he had a baptism of fire really, because he made his Liverpool debut at Old Trafford in the 5-0 win.
Yeah, Forest are pushing Liverpool defence deep in their half, and at the moment throw in, call back, throws up to Zinkernagel, but cleared away. Picked up by Zinkernagel in the area, crosses the area, someone's that Joe Lally. Oh! Almost found the feet of Ryan Yates, I think that was, inside the area. Joe Lolly's cross. I arguably thought that Joe Lolly would have taken the shot on his own, but decided not to. But I'm enjoying this good start to the game by Forest. Just hope that they can continue on. But now Spence has lost possession to Jota down the left. Jota looking to cross it in, but he's being closed down by Spence. Plays it back instead to Tsimikas. Now Tsimikas holds up play and plays it inside to Fabinho. And it goes all the way back to Van Dijk inside of his own half. But yeah, that was a good passage of play from Forest, I think, there, putting the Liverpool defence under pressure. I don't think they were expecting this quite hot start from Forest in terms of attacking. I thought this Liverpool team looked like maybe they could potentially pass it throughout their own team, their own half.
Oh, ball.
Now Firmino pushing forward, now out to the right to Elliott. Elliott lets it go to Gomez, but Horvath gets two hands to it and keeps it for Forest, rolls out quickly, and now Forest looking to push forward on the counter-attack. Zinkernagel pushing forward, trying to play it onto Keenan Davis, but just couldn't find him. Oh, this is a good start from both teams. I think both teams looking to attack straight away, not really resting at all and waiting for the opportunity, looking to pierce both teams' defence and get some shots on goal.
It's like a basketball game, isn't it? End to end. It's just how you want to see football, fast, expansive football. You don't want to see defensive football. Like the Mourinho days of parking the bus, as effective that was at the time. And he got trophies from it. It was pretty boring to watch, let's be honest.
Yeah, Liverpool, not just Liverpool, sorry, but football in general is changing a lot now. It's less defensive, more attacking. You especially see that now with a lot more teams incorporating wing backs and having three at the back.
Oh, Jota.
Jota through on goal. Good tackle by Worrell, though.
That was a good tackle. Captain's challenge.
Yeah, Joe Worrell's another player to watch. He's got a lot of attention over the past few years, but then he had a bit of a lull period last season where it didn't really work out defensively for him. But now he's really stepped up again, and he's looking like a player that could play in the Premier League week in, week out, in my opinion. Joe Worrell, great defender, good centre back as well.
Just looking at the replay, then he's timed that to perfection.
Yeah, because if he didn't get that challenge in, Jota was taking that shot on with his right foot.
And we all know what was going to happen. He takes that shot.
It would have been saved by Horvath because he's a great goalkeeper. That's what would have happened.
The lad from Portugal, he's better than Figo, don't you know? Maybe. Well, go on, Harvey. On the right-hand side. Teasing Cole back. Plays it to the edge. Good tackle in there to stop Naby Keita.
Lolly there, the challenge there. Good challenge. Who did Liverpool play against in the previous rounds of the FA Cup to get to this stage?
We played Shrewsbury in the first round, beating them 4-1. We had a scare because Udo gave him the lead. Hang on a second. Gomez on the right. Oh, Jota's missed it. Went straight past Jota then. I think Jota thought that there was someone behind him to leave it, but there wasn't. I think you're slightly ahead of me as well, Joe, so please don't scream too much of Liverpool score. I don't want my heart broken before I see it from my eyes. That's okay. I think it's like a 10-second head start in there for me, I think.
No, it's not even that. I think it's only like 2 seconds. But still.
Yeah, we beat Shrewsbury 4-1. Then we beat Cardiff 3-1. Then Norwich 2-1. And then we've got you guys now.
Simicast for the corner. Cleared away at the near post. I think that was Keenan Davis that cleared that way. Yep, Keenan Davis on loan from Villa. He's been good for Forest since joining on loan in January. He's another player that Forest will probably like to sign on a permanent deal, and given Villa's attacking options at the moment, I think Villa might be very comfortable with letting him go. And I think with some of these loan signings, we've got a clause in them to buy for a certain price. So I imagine some of them will be activated, especially if Forest are able to gain promotion to the Premier League. But that's still a long way away. You know, Joe, at the start of the season when Steve Cooper came in, when we were sitting with 1 point at the bottom of the Championship, never in a million years did I ever dream of potentially
Simicast.
Simicast with a good shot there on the half volley with his left foot. Goes over the bar though. I think that's the best opportunity of the game so far for both teams.
Yeah, great touch that, and cuts across. It doesn't quite get enough dip though, does he?
Yeah, slice the ball really to get that outside of the ball curve with his left foot.
I'm going to say
now. Forest breaking away down the left flank. Zinchenko, couple of step overs being closed down though by Fabinho and Gomez. And Konate's there on the edge of the area. Yates takes the deflection on its way to goal corner. That's a great pass by Zinchenko to find Yates on the edge of the area. Yates has scored quite a few goals in the FA Cup so far this year, and in the Championship as well. But yeah, being closed down there by Konate and Fabinho. Not sure where Gomez was. He was out of position there, maybe too far forward.
Yeah, is it Spence trotting over to take that corner for you?
I missed it.
Lolly.
Let's have a look. It's still camera's not showing.
Number 23.
Yeah, Joe Lolly.
Yeah. Big corner here for you, Connor.
I'm surprised Becker's Allison's in goal today. I thought you would be the other goalkeeper, the one that played in the League Cup final.
Oof. Oh, Queen Callagher.
There's Gardner there. He's on loan from United.
Yeah, Allison played in the last round against Norwich, which surprised me.
Do you have like cup goalkeepers and, you know, Allison playing the Championship? Sorry, not in the Championship, in the Premier League and the Champions League, or is it just whoever's whoever?
In previous, sorry, Connor.
No, he's not your cup goalkeeper, is he? The one that played in the League Cup final. It's not him, no.
Normally we play Callagher in the cup games of previous seasons, but this year he
Callahan, yeah.
Yeah, he seems to have rotated the goalkeepers in the cup. I think he played Adrian against Shrewsbury, which was around the time we had the the COVID outbreak, which Arsenal fans say never happened, but it did. And then obviously he played Callagher against Cardiff, and then he had Addison in goal for the Norwich tie, which he said was going to happen. He said he was going to play because Callagher played all the Carabao Cup games bar the first leg of the semi-final where he played Allison. So he said that he was going to give Callagher the goalkeeper's position for the final, which I think he said it was only right because he got them to Wembley. And I think it proved to be the right decision in the end because he did quite well in the game and in the shootout as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was excellent, he was, on the day.
But you were saying before we had those attacks, Conor, about Forest being bottom of the table with 1 point when Cooper took over.
Yeah, bottom of the table when Cooper took over at the end of September. Oh, good shot there from, I'm not sure who, I think it was Oxlade-Chamberlain that took that shot. Oh, no, it was Gomez. Yeah, bottom of the table at 1 point when Cooper took over. Never did I think that when he took over that we would end up in a fight for potentially a playoff spot. He's just done an incredible job since taking over as manager of the football club, as coach of the football club, and been fantastic for the team. And the morale of the team's really changed since he took over. And of course, started his coaching career, Joe, with Liverpool.
He did. He was an academy manager at Liverpool, and then he did the England. Was it under which age?
Yeah,
under 16s. Was it? Oh.
He was the coach when they won the World Cup. I think it was in 2017 or 18. One of those years.
Dominic Solanke and Calvert-Lewin were in that lineup, weren't they? I think. I'm sure it was Calvert-Lewin scored in the final.
Phil Foden was.
Oh yeah.
He scored a goal on that day because I remember being at West Brom versus City game, and Foden scored, and that was like one of the first times that I heard the name Phil Foden. And then one of the journalists asked Pep Guardiola about Phil Foden, saying, "Oh, is he going to get more opportunities in the team?" And Guardiola was like, "Oh yeah, for sure, he's going to be a very talented player." And little did we know that years later he would become a regular in the England team and in the Manchester City team.
He scored again today, didn't he, in their 4-1 demolition of Southampton?
Yeah, corner for Liverpool. Liverpool have just been a bit more dominant now, I think, in the past 10 minutes or so when it comes to chances. You're starting to see that Premier League quality slip in a little bit. But Forest hanging on.
Corner from the right, low. It's played to Fabinho, and the shot goes wide.
Yeah, he scuffed that shot, didn't he, Fabinho?
Yeah, well worked routine. The corner pulled to the edge of the area. He's got away from Joe Worrell, is that? Garner. And then it's pulled his shot wide. Yeah, he scuffed it, didn't he? Didn't connect as well. He scored twice against Shrewsbury in the early round of the Cup, did Fabinho.
Who've Liverpool got in the Champions League? Remind me.
Benfica.
That's a good tie for them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Still got good quality players, Benfica, but it's a nice tie for Liverpool, I think, especially with them still being on the hunt in the Premier League as well. Because it gives them a flexibility, I think, to rotate a little bit the squad and keep players fresh.
I was hoping for Villarreal myself on the trip to Spain here because I had 3 English versus Spanish quarterfinals. But actually, when Benfica come out, I thought it's been a while since they played them. Actually, because I think we last played them in the Europa League quarterfinals in 2010, beating 5-3 on aggregate. And then the Champions League was 2006 when they knocked us out as the holders. David Goins in the comments, he says, "Come on, Forest, let's go, Conor. The Jason Cummings alliance." with a tree picture and then a blue diamond and an amber diamond.
Yeah, Jason Cummings used to play for Forest back in the day, but it didn't really work out for him at Nottingham. And he went on loan for a couple of places, and then, of course, made his presence at Shrewsbury. And I think he scored against Liverpool in one year in the FA Cup, if I'm correct, or the League Cup. It was one of the competitions, but I'm not too sure if he's still at Shrewsbury now. I'm sure we're going to be able to correct me, but yeah, that's the connection between Shrewsbury and Forest. Jason Cummings.
He scored. I think it was twice in the game against Liverpool in 2020, and then I think he's at Dundee now in Scotland. Not Dundee United, the other one, Dundee FC.
Wikipedia, the ever reliable source of Wikipedia. All chance here for Liverpool. Naby Keita will clear the way from Forest. That was if Naby Keita just managed to get a cleaner touch, that would have been 1-0, I think, to Liverpool. But now it's an opportunity for Forest to break away. Zinkernagel switches it out to the left to Lolly. Lolly cuts inside, looking to take a shot on his left foot. Oh, just goes wide. Oh, chances at both ends. It looks like Forest is trying to make Liverpool pay on the counter-attack, and I think that might be the best way for Forest to score in this game because of how well Liverpool is set up. But just looking at the Wikipedia page of Jason Cummings, Central Coast Mariners he plays for in the Australian Professional League.
So he's left them, has he?
He's left Dundee now. He was only at Dundee for a season. January to January he was. He left in January this year to the team.
Central Coast Mariners. That's Daniel Sturridge, last time I'd heard, had gone to Melbourne. I think it was Melbourne. And their manager said that when asked why he wasn't playing the other week, he said, well, I want to pick him, but he said he can't play. But the way he spoke about it wasn't that he was actually injured. He thinks it was that he was faking an injury, which he's been accused of a few times in his career, of having problems of mental problems when it comes to injuries.
I don't know anything on in the situation to comment on it, so I'm not going to comment on it. Corner for Liverpool, though.
Oh, Burgoyne says, Cummings left Shrewsbury, went to Dundee, went clubbing and peed off the club's COVID protocols and now plays for Central Coast Mariners in Australia. Good delivery, that.
Corner for Liverpool, all cleared away by Forest, though. Good clearance. Forcing Liverpool all the way back to restart their attack, but back out to Tsimikas, who crosses it in and headed away, though. It's good passage of play from Liverpool, but Forest holding firm. Free kick to Forest as a result of the foul there from Konate on Zinkernagel. Or Zinkernagel.
Don't want to put a dampener, but say Forest don't go up this season, how many of those players do you think would be getting a move to a Premier League club next season?
I think a lot of them will, because a lot of Premier League teams are paying attention to Forest and how well the players are playing under Steve Cooper. The loanee players, of course, it may be difficult for Forest to re-sign him if we don't go up. So, Jed Spence, Keenan Davis, Zinkernagel, Liverpool pushing through on attack here now. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Good challenge from the behind there from Colback, but the danger's still not gone yet. Oh, Gardner, sorry. Gardner's another one that's on loan. Back out to Keita on the left, but Joe Orrell's there to clear it. And it goes out of play. It goes out of play. But Davis, Spence, Zinkernagel, Gardner, all of those three players are four players, on loan. Max Lowe as well. And then in the midfield, of course, Brennan Johnson is going to get a lot of attention from Premier League teams, whether we go up or not. And you got Worrell. He's playing brilliant in defence. He's going to draw interest. So, and Ryan Yates as well. Although Yates has recently signed a new contract with the team, so it may be a bit more difficult for interested teams to pry him away. But a lot. The team could change completely if we, even if we do go up. There's going to be interest that's going to be hard to turn down, because there's always going to be attention to these kind of players. Forest is Spence now pushing forward down the left, almost gets past Van Dijk. Looking to keep the ball away, but he loses out to Van Dijk in the end, and now Liverpool just calmly get things done.
You shall not pass.
And that's what Yates has just said to Potter. He gets the ball back for Forest. Zinkernagel trying to push through, but he's tackled by Keita.
Proper cup tie. Fabinho in the middle. Firmino's dropping deep now to get the ball. Elliott cuts inside and loses possession. It's back in Forest's hands, Conor.
Defence holding firm. Good play.
Oh, you've lasted longer than most of our opponents in the FA Cup this season. 26 minutes. Still goalless. Shota coming forward. No, blocked on the edge of the box. And Forest come away with it. Oh, good play that is by Lolly.
Oh, nice run. Cut back inside to Zinkernagel. And Zinkernagel switching the play out to Brennan Johnson on the left. And now Johnson on the ball, being closed down by Chamberlain. Takes a couple of turns to keep it away from the Liverpool man, and then back to Gardner, and pulls it all the way back to the halfway line, and then out to the right to Spence. Spence on to Lolly. And now it feels as though Forest are the Premier League team, and Liverpool are in the Championship, because Forest are just comfortably playing the ball amongst themselves. But I think Liverpool may have to just to switch and attack Forest on the break, give them a bit of a false sense of security with possession, and wait for Forest to make a mistake on the ball rather than a mistake off the ball. Because from what we've seen, Joe, in the opening minutes, it's been very end-to-end stuff, and both teams have been challenging, but no one's really forced the goalkeeper to make a save.
Firmino. Oh, why has he not scored?
Oh, what a save!
How has he not scored?
Wow, Firmino. Wow. And then Fabinho's just lost possession to a poor header there to Johnson. Johnson, almost fed through Davis there. Good block from, I think it was Joe Gomez in the end, but Joe Gomez messes. Oh, here we go, Joe. I wasn't expecting this kind of exciting game half an hour into it.
How did he miss? I still can't get my head around that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure who it was that lost possession for Forest. Didn't quite catch who it was. But Firmino's through 101, and he's tried to chip your goalkeeper, hasn't he? He's tried to. I don't know why he's just not gone lashed at it, or dived it past him.
Liverpool arguably had the two best chances of the game. Firmino just then, and then I think it was Gomez with the shot that was easily saved because it just went straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. But now Liverpool on the attack again. Keita trying to feed through Jota. Good interception there though from Spence, and Forest looked to start an attack, but Worrell trying to play it across the ground, loses it out.
Go on, Costas.
Keita's misplaced pass.
He's going for it again.
Tsimikas again. That went higher than the last time. I think if he has another chance, Klopp's not going to be too happy with all these shots going over the bar from Tsimikas. But yeah, Firmino, too casual. I think he should have just cleanly gone for a corner and tried to make the goalkeeper make a last-ditch save. A big opportunity there for Liverpool to get 1-0 ahead in this game. And Forest given a break there from Firmino being too casual with his shot.
You've got Jamie Begoin in the comments again. He says, Liverpool win the quadruple and we may have to ban Tanner. Yeah, Luke's gone from one extreme to the other. He's gone from pessimism to over-the-top optimism.
You can never be too optimistic, I think. It's good to have optimism.
I believe there's potential. I don't want to disrespect teams, though. There's disrespected teams.
Still a long way to go for Liverpool. Any sort of quadruple, you've got to beat City in the league, which is no tough contest. You've got to progress in the Champions League, and of course, you've got to beat Forest today for anything quadruple-wise to happen. So, still a long way. But optimism is good.
If Liverpool do it, obviously it's a big if and stuff. Obviously, if I'm a Liverpool fan, I want to be optimistic, but I'm not getting, be disrespectful to the other teams involved who are challenging us for trophies and not being disrespectful to Forest today either. But if Liverpool did do it, it'd be the biggest achievement in British football history, surely, or English football history.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, not many teams win a treble, let alone a quadruple. And if that treble is a Champions League and the Premier League, then it can't be dismissed as all as just a normal season at all. It'll be an incredible achievement, but at the same time, it takes a lot of good football in order for that to happen, and that's why a lot of teams, don't achieve a treble, because so much good football is required for such a season to take place. And bit of a misplaced pass there from Worrell, but Keita can't bring the ball under control.
Go on, shot. Oh,
good chip through there from Oxlade-Chamberlain into the feet of Jota. See what he's going for, but just couldn't find Jota in enough space for the pass to pay off. And then Keegan Davis brought down there from Keita, free kick to Forest. Half an hour gone. I'm pretty pleased with how Forest have played so far.
My number one American Bulldog says in the comments, I'd love to follow your channel. Please do, mate. Please. Yeah, Forest have started very, very well in this game. What is it, half an hour gone, as you said, Connor? And
yeah, Forest have been brilliant.
You're going toe-to-toe and matching Liverpool punch for punch, basically, if you want to use a boxing metaphor. Here's Ox. Go on, he's past one, he's past two. He's dinked it to the far post and too much on it for Jota, who does pick up the pieces at the far end. He's gone down there, but the referee says nothing in that. Probably did go down a bit softly there. Van Dijk heads it on. Keita brings it forward. He's on to Oxlade-Chamberlain, dinks it forward towards Tsimikas on the left, but he can't keep the ball in play and it's out for Nottingham Forest goal kick. My number one American Bulldog says, I'd love to follow the channel. If you start mentioning politics, definitely out of here. No, we don't do politics here. It's all about the sport. Oh, here we go, Connor. Coming in down the right-hand side with Lolly.
Lolly down the right. Put him back inside. Can you find a pass? Ooh, almost found Brennan Johnson. Last touch, though. I'm not too sure about that.
No, I thought that come off Elliott, to be honest. Not gonna lie. I don't know what the Boyne's going on about. It's a good Ricky Gervais show for animals, though. I don't know what he's on about.
Yeah, that's why we don't read all the comments.
Jamie, if you're going, he's going something to do with Ricky Gervais, but I don't have a clue what he's on about, so. Firmino, Tsimikas on the ball. As soon as Liverpool in possession, Forest are very quick to get their 11 men behind the ball, and yeah.
I mean, that's what you got to do against a Premier League team. You got to make sure that your defense is strong and stop all good, nice through ball there to Firmino. And then Firmino out to the right, but Colback's there to clear it away. Yeah, still 10 minutes away from halftime, but I think if Forest go into halftime 0-0, it's been a good first half for them. Whereas I think for Liverpool, given the chances that they've had in the first half, I think they'll be disappointed if it was still 0-0 between the two teams. And they got 10 minutes to sort it out and make any adjustments to the scoreline.
Gomez played the ball across, and it's an easy take there by Horvath.
There's no one in the area there for him to pass to. It was just Jota, the back post. Oh, long ball forward from Horvath. Almost found the feet of Keenan Davis. Flag for offside there as well. So I think that's a free kick to Liverpool, yeah.
How can he be offside in his own half?
Yeah.
Was it a foul they're given?
Or maybe. I'm not too sure, but
My number one American Bulldog says he's here for the football commentary, and so far we're doing very good, Connor. High praise. Ball played forward, and Van Dijk would just chase that back into his own half, take a touch, turn and spread it across to his partner Canate. Fabinho strides over the halfway line, chased by Singer-Nagel. Great 1-2 with Gomez there, and Fabinho is forward, plays a ball across to the left, Jota heads it on, and Tsimikas can't bring
that's
the ball.
good play from Liverpool. That's a good play from Liverpool, but Tsimikas just too heavy of a touch to really bring it under control. There's a nice pass from Fabinho out to Jota on the left, and a good first-time header. And now Forest being forced to play in their own back line. What are they doing there? Get out.
So who did Forest play then on their run to this quarter-final, Connor?
We played against Arsenal in the third round, winning that game by 1-0. And I played against Leicester, beat them 4-1. And then played against Huddersfield in the previous round and beat them by 2-1. It's all been home ties, really. So that's why I said the FA Cup's been running through Nottingham this season. And it's been an incredible journey for Forest. One game away from Wembley. But we've got tough tests today against Liverpool. But played a well against previous Premier League teams in Arsenal and Leicester. Leicester, of course, winning the competition last season. So hopefully you can do the same today again. But we'll wait and see.
Liverpool have the corner on the far side. Oxlade-Chamberlain trots over to take this one. Hopefully his delivery this time is better than his last delivery. From a Liverpool perspective. Van Dijk, Canate, Jota and Firmino in the centre. Fabinho's arrived there as well. No, that wasn't a great corner really, was it? Put in towards the near post, but it's come back out. His second ball in his paw and easily dealt with again by Forest, Connor.
Yeah, easy clearance there. And the foul there, I think, on Brennan Johnson on, I think it was Tsimikas that may have caused the foul. Yeah.
Yeah, when Liverpool have a corner, attacking corner, they tend to have the fullbacks switch over. And I just did a lot with Trent, Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson. Obviously, we've got Gomez and Tsimikas in today in those positions. But yeah, I noticed when we have an attacking corner, they tend to flip the fullbacks. Which is interesting.
I think out of the defence, Tsimikas has struggled a little bit out of the back four. You've seen a lot of chances come from the right with Spence and Lolly. So maybe something Liverpool tries to adjust at half-time. Spence wins the ball there. Now Forest looking to attack with Lolly down that right flank. Tsimikas coming in, good challenge there by Tsimikas.
If you take Tsimikas off, I wonder who you'd consider putting in at.
That's the thing, I think.
Because I was reading before, Robertson's got COVID, it turns out, apparently. So I've had a message telling me since. So Andy Robertson's got COVID. So maybe you'd look at. Suppose you could put Matip on, but who can play right back? That's the question. Because he's not a left back, is he, Matip? Just looking at the team, you could put Beck on, but would you really want to chuck a youngster in?
Well, I think maybe you could move to three at the back, and I don't know if it would work with Miamino on the wing. But at the moment, Tsimikas is not playing too badly. It's just a couple of errors here and there, I think, but nothing that would force a change, I don't think. The cross comes in, half, easy, two hands to it.
So on ITV, it's Sam Matterface and Martin Keown, is it?
Yeah.
With all due respect, I'm glad I'm not listening to the commentary.
I mean, I like Sam Matterface. I think he's a good commentator.
Christos Kyriakou says, "Are they just passing the ball around? Pretty much, it's end to end at the moment, isn't it?"
Yeah, pretty end to end. I mean, Liverpool have had more chances, I think, but nothing really testing the Forest defence or the goalkeeper. A couple of chances here and there, but nothing real, nothing, nothing in the inside the penalty area. I don't think that's really tested. Firmino arguably had the best chance of the game, but he kind of just went for the chip rather than the finish. And Liverpool arguably haven't really been that close inside the penalty area since. So, I mean, they did have the Simicast chance, but that was a bit of a difficult chance for him to control inside the area. Forest, on the other hand, not really been testing Liverpool that much inside their own penalty area. A couple of chances here and there, but no real chance on goal.
Steve Collins says, "Did they say why there's no Mo Salah?" Yeah, Mo Salah's out today because he picked up the injury last weekend against Brighton, played the last 20 minutes, half an hour against Arsenal in the week. He's re-aggravated his ankle problem that he picked up in the last weekend against Brighton. So Jurgen Klopp's left him out of the squad today. And obviously with internationals coming up.
I do think, Joe, though, if this was a Premier League game, then I think Salah may have made an appearance on the bench. But since it's the FA Cup, and Liverpool got a strong enough team, I think it's right for them to rest Salah, thinking about the long-term ambitions of the football club. We already mentioned about potentially a quadruple being on the cards for the team. So just keeping that in mind, I think for Salah in the long run. As Liverpool have a chance, but Forest able to clear, but it's a poor clearance to defeat Simicast, who tries to switch play out to Alexander-Arnold, to Harvey Elliott, who almost teed off to Joe Gomez, but goes over the bar.
Yeah, my number one American Bulldog says, "Now I know that you're not political opinionated, I'll go over to other channels to bring them over to watch." Thank you, mate. We really appreciate that. Yeah, Joe Gomez has never scored for Liverpool in his 6 years at the club. 6, 7 years. 2015 he signed, so it'll be 7 years from the summer.
I think Liverpool will make some half-time adjustments, I think, because they're getting a lot of attacking opportunities, but not really making much of them. I think, is Diaz on the bench for Liverpool? I think he'll probably come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see him making a switch and bringing Diaz on.
I think I'm just trying to think. Put Jota on the right, maybe. Yeah, put Jota on the right. I think maybe he might look at pulling Ox out of the midfield and putting on Elliott on the right of the midfield, and then bringing Diaz on, switching Jota and Diaz over, and see what trouble Diaz can cause there. Because I've never seen Diaz on the right hand side. I've only seen him on the left, so I think that's where he would operate for Liverpool.
Free kick here for Liverpool. A good set piece opportunity for him. Chamberlain over the ball and Simicast. Simicast switched it in. It's too far ahead of anyone there to really get on the end of it. And goes out for a corner. For a throw instead.
For me, I think Jota's best position in this Liverpool 11 is as the number 9. Personally, I know he operated from the left at Wolves, and you watched him a bit for Wolves, didn't you, down the years when you've done your commentary?
Yeah, I've seen him play a few times. He's a good player, Jota. Definitely thought when he arrived at Liverpool, he'd be that replacement for Firmino in that front three alongside Salah and Mane. But he's had his own injury issues, hasn't he? Has his own, and just looking to recapture that form that he had at Wolves in the beginning of his time at Liverpool. But Liverpool played well on that right side. I think it's just that left that's not particularly working well for him. And I think as a result of that, I think we might see Diaz come on in the second half at some point.
Half time, Connor.
We'll make some changes. Yep, half time. It's good first half for Forest. I think Liverpool will be disappointed though because of the chances that they've had, especially Firmino with his little chip, not really making much of it. Great first half from Forest, though, in my opinion. I don't know what your thoughts on Liverpool.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed with that one for Firmino. Normally he's a lethal finisher and he's a player that can, he brings the goals in the big games, but he's played through that opportunity. He's gone for this spectacular opportunity instead of just siphoning it into the back of the net and put Liverpool on the up on this tie. But Forest are well worthy of this. The scoreline so far. They've defended quite well, actually. To be honest, they're resolute and they're very disciplined. That's the word that I was looking for. In when they're out of possession and Liverpool are in possession. And then they're so quick on that counter attack, and they're getting down the full-back positions. Like you said, they're really troubling Tsimikas on that left-hand side. With Spence and Lolly on the Forest right, Liverpool left. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what. Because do you think Cooper will change anything, or do you think he'll keep it the same? Because I know that Jurgen Klopp will probably have to change something at half-time.
Yeah, I'm expecting Klopp to change something. Like I mentioned, I think Diaz will come on and change the forward line because they're not making much of the opportunities that they've got going forward. But on the flip side for Forest, I don't think they'll make any changes at halftime. I think this team's played well. It's played very good when attacking forward when the opportunities have arisen. They've not really had much possession, but at the same time, that's expected because of Liverpool and the quality of play that they provide. So I think Forest will be content with the way that they've played in the first half and look to build on it with the squad that they've got. So I'm not really expecting any changes from Forest at halftime. I might actually just step away for a moment so that I can just have a bite to eat because obviously I was on the Formula One watch along earlier today. If you saw that, so I'm hoping if I switch my camera off here just to eat and mute myself, it doesn't mess up the stream. You have to let me know, Joe.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
I'll be back for the second half, so don't worry.
No problem. We'll allow you to go get something to eat. Keep you fueled for this second half.
Oh yes, gotta stay fueled.
So far, we've got the poll in the comments section. Who will make it to the semi-finals and a date with Manchester City at Wembley? 15 votes so far. 27% say the home team, Nottingham Forest, and 73% say Liverpool. Yeah, it's been an interesting game. I'm just going to get the stats up for you for this game, so you can know the possession stats. We can have a little bit of a breakdown for you. So, in this game, at the moment, look at the stats. Nottingham Forest have had 3 shots to Liverpool's 8. No shots on target from Forest, so there's 3 from Liverpool. Forest have had 29% possession. Liverpool have had 71. 144 passes from Forest to Liverpool's 340. 71 to 88% passing accuracy. 4 fouls from Forest to Liverpool's 5. No cards for either side. 1 offside apiece. 1 corner from Forest. 5 corners from Liverpool. So that's the statistics so far. Obviously shows how balanced the game has been. The possession one is surprising because it seems to me a lot more balanced in possession than what the stats will tell you there. And you're looking at the FA Cup draw for the semi-finals. Obviously, they did the draw before this game. So they drew out ball number 4 first, which was Manchester City, to be drawn against ball number 2, which was either Nottingham Forest or Liverpool. And then ball number 3, Crystal Palace, was drawn against ball number 1, Chelsea. So that'll be the other semi-final. So let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Ask us any questions if you've got any questions about the game so far or the FA Cup. It's going to be interesting. Who do you guys, let us know below in the comments below, who do you guys think will win the FA Cup this season? And let us know where you're watching from and what teams you support as well if you support a football side. They're making a big deal now in the studio that the referee blew up on 45 minutes exactly. I don't know why it's a big deal. The referee at his discretion can play 45, blows bang on 45, or he could put added time on. It doesn't really matter. As long as there's not a goal scoring opportunity when he blows the whistle, then it doesn't really matter. That's something that's going to be interesting. And when Conor comes back, I'm going to ask him a question about the fitness levels of this Forest side and how long they can keep going like this, because they've done very, very well so far. They've been going toe to toe with Liverpool today, and they've been matching him with pretty much everything. When Liverpool have had the opportunities, they've been there. They've been defending hard. When Liverpool in possession, they've been getting 11 men behind the ball. Jamie Burgoyne says in the comments, I believe Forest will win, and I'm watching from Luke Tanner's shop. That's interesting. Amir Freeman says Bobby should have scored, but Poole should win it in the second half. Cheers from South Africa and Cape Town. Welcome, Amir Freeman, to the comments to the channel. And yeah, but Firmino should have scored that. He's through. He's gone for the little chip, and he should have just either side-footed to either side, or he could have teed it to the left-hand side to Jota, and Jota would have had a nice little tap in there. But yeah, when you have one-on-one with the goalkeeper and you in that position, you've got to make split decisions. Steve Collins says, LSC for the cup. He lives in Chester and supports Liverpool. Good lad. Most of us from Let's Talk Sport are Cheshire based. When I want to make a Bulldog, I will start promoting you half-time on Redmayne, who promote Labour, Anfield Agenda, thick Irishman who thinks his opinions mean everything. Oh yeah, I know, Anfield Agenda. Let's not go there. I'm not a fan of that channel myself. That's just a personal opinion. I didn't realise the channel was still going, to be honest, at first. I'm quite confident that Liverpool could do the quadruple this season. I'm not going to say that it's disrespect other sides and say that it's definitely on, but once you're in when you're still in all the competitions, then you got to be believing. Oh, you said that should read Redmen. Redmen TV, does that mean? Yeah, I know them. I appreciate you promoting the channel for us. So let us know your thoughts. If you make any changes, let us know in the comments below as well. If you make any changes at half time, me and Conor both believe that Liverpool should bring on Luis Diaz, who was fantastic in that. He's been fantastic since signing for Liverpool in January. We did very, very well to nick him from Tottenham because he was close to signing for Tottenham. And since he's come in, obviously, he's been fantastic down that left-hand side. Scored 2 goals, caused lots of pace, caused lots of trickery. I've just shown the last year's final clips of that now. Legs of Forest won't last, says Steve Collins. LSC will play till the whistle. Goals will come in the last 10 minutes. My number one American Bulldog says, give me some help at promoting. Burgoyne says he's not Cheshire based. Yeah, you're Shropshire based, but most of us, the bulk of us live in Cheshire, Jamie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My number one American Bulldog says, what have you called? It says, what have you called the channel? We called it Let's Talk Sport, mate. That's what we called. Let's Talk Sport. That's our channel. We're looking to grow. We're on 6.25k subs at the moment, and we're looking to hit 10,000 subs by the end of the year. So hopefully we'll continue to grow. We do coverage of football, we do golf, sometimes do a bit of cricket, The lads did the F1 earlier this afternoon. Jamie was up this morning for the MotoGP, the motorbikes. We're trying to cover as much sport as possible for you guys on the channel. So yeah, we're called Let's Talk Sport. We love covering the football. Oh, Jamie did the rugby as well. We love covering the football. We do a bit of rugby, golf, tennis, cricket, Formula 1, MotoGP. You name it, we try and cover it. We've got a good team here at Let's Talk Sport. So today this is a live stream watch along of Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool for Let's Talk Sport, our podcast. We do our weekly show as well called the Let's Talk Soccer Show, where we talk about a weekly debate show about football as well. But we put here on Let's Talk Sport. Steve Collins says, ever do ping pong? We can do. And if you're willing to come on and, if you're interested in, you're willing to come on and do, help us cover some table tennis or ping pong, we can definitely cover that. Yeah, we're also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Number one American Bulldog says, no, but I've done sabotage football channels. And they give out political. Okay. Adam McNally. Hi, Ads. How you doing, mate? Adam McNally's one of my friends from Liverpool, big Liverpool fan. He said, what's soccer? Yeah, it's football, mate. Steve Collins says, no chance I have a face for Raider. Fair enough. No problem, mate. But yeah, we'll have to look into it. We're looking to expand our portfolio with our sports and content for the channel. So, yeah, and if anyone is interested in coming on as guests, then they're more than welcome. Adam, you're obviously a Liverpool fan. Everton got knocked out of the FA Cup earlier today, so yeah, it's coming on for 28 years for them. Happy days from a Liverpool perspective. So yeah, the scores from this weekend's FA Cup action. Chelsea beat Middlesbrough 2-0 away from home yesterday. Then Crystal Palace beat Everton 4-0 in the lunchtime kickoff to book their place at Wembley. Then obviously City beat Southampton 4-1 away from home at St Mary's, and now Liverpool drawing 0-0 away to Forest. Adam says this game needs Takumi Minamino, the Scouse Samurai. Yes, definitely we need someone up top. I think they'll introduce Taki later on with about 20 minutes to go. And I reckon he's got a feeling because he's got a good record in both the cups this season that he probably nick a goal later on.
Hello.
And welcome back, Conor Porter.
Hello.
How are we doing?
Second half back to begin. Yeah, I just got off the phone to my dad as well, and he's nervous. So I told him just enjoy the game because, not many games come around like this. So, but we'll see how the second half goes. I haven't really seen any news about a half-time sub for Liverpool because we were saying as well that we think maybe they make a change at half-time, but we'll have to wait and see.
Adam says, Everton didn't just get knocked out, they got brutally murdered by Palace with a bunch of laughing emojis. They just got picked apart. That third goal from Zaha, I don't know if you've seen it, Connor, but the shot from Elise at first, the bend that he got on it when it cannoned off the post.
Well, Elise is just a brilliant player, recently selected for the French under 21s or 23s team as well. He's just an incredible player. And I think Crystal Palace are incredibly lucky to have a player like that in their team. Patrick Vieira has done a great job with the team. And they're in the FA Cup semi-final as well, which is incredible after that performance. I haven't seen the goal myself, but I just know Elise has been a brilliant for Crystal Palace this season. But yeah, the teams are back out for the second half. Big second half for both teams. And just keeping an eye out on the players to see if any substitutes are being made. I don't think there are any changes.
No, it doesn't look like it. Steve.
So
Oh, sorry,
yeah,
Connor.
so it looks like Klopp's going to give this chance. Like I don't expect this Liverpool team to stay as it is for very much longer in the second half if they don't get off to a strong start, because I just think they're missing opportunities. And I think, when you've got a player like Diaz waiting on the bench, who's been incredible for Liverpool since his arrival, you don't leave him on the bench for very long when you need a game to be won. So I think Liverpool will make a change sooner rather than later. But it just depends on how well the second half goes for Liverpool, especially in the opening 10, 15 minutes.
And the second half is underway at the City Ground. Forest get the sides underway for the second half. As Deacon said, Everton have cancelled their stadium and going down doesn't get any better on Merseyside. Like Shankly said, there's only two teams in Liverpool, Liverpool FC and Liverpool Reserves. My number one American Bulldog. Okay, so your name is Let's Talk Sport. Are you Liverpool fan based? I'm a Liverpool fan. Luke's a Liverpool fan, and Stu is. You got Jamie Davis, who's a Man United fan. You got Connor here, who's a Forest fan. Pricey is a Chelsea fan. And Burgoyne is a Shrewsbury fan. So we've got a good mix of fans in here, but we're big sports channel and looking to try and grow. As Forest got in down the right hand side quickly there, Connor.
Yeah, just unable to control it there, Zinchenko. But Forest has been good down that right flank throughout the game so far. Tsimikas has had a very tough job defending against Lolly and Spence, and Forest are exploiting that as a result. But on the flip side, Liverpool have been good down their right flank. Gomez has done an excellent job defending against Brennan Johnson, and Harvey Elliott's been pushing himself into spaces deep inside of Forest's half on that right flank. But now Forest pushing forward. All good pass by Yates up towards Zinchenko, and then out to Davis. Davis holding up the ball a little bit, tees it off to Johnson and back inside to Zinchenko. Backed out to the left to Davis. Almost fell to the feet of Davis, sorry, from a Brennan Johnson cross, low delivery, but Liverpool clear. And now attacking down the right. Spencer's brought down there by Tsimikas, and I think that's a bit of frustration there from Tsimikas because he's had a tough job. He just came in and pushed Spence over, as you saw there on the replay, and he had no chance of getting the ball. A free kick, a bit of a cheap free kick to give away there, in a very dangerous position. So Liverpool got some defensive work here to do.
You standing over this free kick for Forest, Connor.
Yeah, Garner and Lolly standing over it. Figueiredo's in the penalty area, as is Joe Worrell. So I'm not too sure who we've got in defence at the moment. I think it's Jed Spence that's back, and maybe Colback out of picture as well. But we got Lolly and Garner standing over the free kick. Garner potentially to whip it in with his right foot. Lolly was left. Lolly would be the one to go towards goal. But Garner is a very experienced free kick taker, despite his young age, on loan from Manchester United. Good and take. It is Garner with the free kick, punched away there by Alisson very comfortably, falls to the feet of Spence outside the penalty area and then out to the left to Lolly, but he's flagged for offside.
That's a good free kick that was actually from Garner. Whips it in with pace. Keenan Davis leaning slightly forward.
I think the flag went up for Keenan Davis from the free kick, flagged for offside. Yeah, it did. That's a good call there by the linesman.
Very good spot. My mate Neil, who's a referee, he does the line. He's in the crowd today in the Liverpool end. He'll be very happy with that decision. Canati trying to do a Cruyff turn. Oh, Callison's giving it away.
Oh, go on. Oh, he might be offside there, Keenan Davis.
Oh, the flag has just saved Allison's blushes.
Wow, that could have been... Wow.
Ooh. Good ball. Touch by Firmino.
Yeah, he had to get it out of his feet. But Spencer's there to keep it. And he gets the free throw in from them, actually. The linesman saying. This is a good passage of play from Forest. Good start to the second half.
I've got a question for you, Connor. How much mileage are left in those Forest legs for the second half? How long can they keep up with this Liverpool side?
Well, I think the longer that Liverpool have possession, it obviously makes it easier for Forest in terms of coverage because they've been very much set back in their own half when Liverpool have been on the ball. But attacking forward, if more opportunities push forward for Forest, then they got to think about keeping the legs fresh so that they can exploit the spaces. And if we look at the players available for Forest on the bench, there's a good opportunity for Forest to try and make advantage of it. Surridge and Mighton are both players that are good attacking forwards for the team that can come on and make a difference if needed. Surridge has been with the club since January when he came from Stoke City, and Mighton is an academy product. He's been absolutely brilliant, and another one that's attracted attention of Premier League teams, but has unfortunately suffered from injury from time to time, and it's broken up his placement in the starting 11. But if you make an impact in an FA Cup game, that's an opportunity for you to break into the starting 11. And the same goes for Liverpool players as well. Especially in the midfield. I think the midfield for Liverpool is where the most flexibility offers for starting 11. I'm certain that you would agree with that. In the midfield, usually it's been Henderson that's got the usual mark, but other than that, a lot of places in that midfield are flexible for anyone that's able to make an impact. And I think Liverpool may have to think about making some changes in the midfield to try and control this game. But so far it's been a good game by Forest. Just Liverpool not making the most opportunities, and now another corner for Forest. Good passage of play there from Spence, putting pressure on Tsimikas. Tsimikas has had a lot of work to do today, and he's done well in spots, but at times you could see that Spence is able to get the better of him when pushing forward. And now they've got a corner to deal with here, Liverpool. I think it's Garner that's taking the corner from the right. He's going to be swinging it with his right foot towards the penalty area as it comes in towards near post, but it's cleared away by Tsimikas high into the air and goes out of play for a throw-in. Lolly's going to take it this time, takes it short to Garner, and then looking to cross it in, but he fell over. And it's going to be a goal kick to Liverpool.
I've never been to City Ground, Connor. What are the different stands called? I know you got the Brian Clough stand. Haven't you got the Trent end as well, or am I wrong with that one?
Yeah, Trent end's there. And Brian Clough stand is there as well. It's funny enough, actually, Forest have been thinking about renovating the stadium for quite some time. You think back to the World Cup bid. Part of that World Cup bid was renovating the City Ground to be up to standard, to be part of that World Cup bid. From one of the good chance there, good save there by Horfar from Jota's shot. But yeah, the Peter Taylor stand that's currently there at the moment, the main stand where the manager's dugout, so that was to be renovated as part of the World Cup bid, but because that didn't go through, those plans are delayed, and they are coming into fruition now, but due to the pandemic and stuff like that, it's been put on hold a little bit. But if we get promoted to the Premier League, it's definitely going to come through quicker, and they are thinking about making it nice and renovated. As Horvath forced to make another save. This is better attacking play from Liverpool. Good shot there by Chamberlain to force a block. But yeah, good passage of play from Liverpool. And longer may be interesting to see what they do going forward. And then, just talking back to the ground. So we've got the Trent stand, we've got Peter Taylor stand, we've got Brian Clough stand, and Bridgeford end as well, which is the end which Liverpool fans are in at the moment. So yeah, it's a stadium that's definitely got age to it, and it definitely needs some renovation. But the renovation is on its way as well, and hopefully, if the team was to get promoted to the Premier League, that renovation we brought forward as well. And, with the history to go along with Nottingham Forest, 2-time winners of the European Cup, it'll be a welcome change as well to show off the history of the football club.
Just looking at the Liverpool midfield, just to circle back to that before we talked about the stadium, I've noticed that Keita and Ox seem to switch positions. So Ox is operating from the left now, and Keita is operating from the right.
And maybe that is taking into consideration, the difficult job that Liverpool have had down that left in the first half. And, a good challenge there by Brennan Johnson. Now Forrest trying to break away, but Garner just can't get the pass off, trying to get out of his feet, does so, but I think it may have gone off Garner last, so it would be a Liverpool throw. I think we're 10 minutes into the second half now. Liverpool have had a good few chances attacking, but only most recently in the last 2 or 3 minutes. So I think Liverpool should think about making a change soon. And in my opinion, they should bring on Diaz, but we'll wait and see how things go.
Yeah, Jurgen doesn't look very happy on the touchline, and you can see him barking instructions to his Liverpool players. As well as have another throw in on the near side as we look at it from our screens.
I think Gomez has had a good day, a good game so far. On the right for Liverpool, defending against Johnson.
Yeah, I didn't think he started well, but then all of a sudden he seemed to get a grip of the situation and now knows, he seems to be fully in control. As I say, that Johnson's come behind him and nearly tackles him.
Yeah, he had the head under control and he's got into break space here. So
that corner.
Mm-hmm.
It must be heartbreaking for Gomez because obviously he was part of the title-winning defence, the defensive partnership with him and Van Dijk, and then he picked up that injury on international duty last season, and he's come back this season and found himself fourth choice centre back.
Yeah, and especially with he's had injury problems as well, hasn't he, in recent seasons, and he's seen the Liverpool defence evolve over those seasons as they got to do some defensive work here for us. Horvath, strong hands there. He's easily got 2 hands to that, but Forrest put it down there, and it's I think that's Ryan Yates. Yeah, hopefully he's not injured, but maybe just a rough tumble to the ground from the corner. Get a replay here. Yeah, battling there against Konate. And Horvath come in with the fist to punch it away, but Yates is a tough lad and he's back up onto his feet.
Yeah, back in possession with your goalkeeper, Conor. Horvath.
I think Liverpool seriously do have to start thinking about making a change. But Keita's been forced back from Zinchenko, and then Alisson's forced to play it quickly. Forrest applying pressure here. Out to the left to Tsimikas. He tries to knock it on to Hotter. Good block there from Worrell. Now chasing the loose ball down there. Worrell's there again. Good defending from Worrell. Yes, Worrell.
You get a yellow card for that, won't he? Or is he not? No. Just told by the referee to walk away. Good tackle. Go on, Gomez.
Challenge.
Play it in. Good ball, that is. Oh, good defended. Well defended there.
Yeah, good header from, I think it was Figueiredo. Yeah. Almost 60 minutes in, I did not think that would still be 0-0. I thought Liverpool would have at least a goal by now.
I'm surprised as you are as well. I'm used to seeing goals aplenty. Naby Keita, Jota. It's been left for Elliott. Elliott on the right. His ball's hit It's Gomez who's looped one in there. I think it was towards Elliott, but
Horvath's been brilliant for Forest in between the sticks today. He's just excellent, showing his quality. Now,
that looked like handball by Zinchenko. No,
I think because he was falling, it was accidental, and Liverpool had a chance there to gain possession, so no advantage was given. And now Liverpool, Forest attacking down the left.
That's a foul.
Johnson, oh, that's a definite foul. I mean, you can't push people like that and expect to. Is he going in the book here? Is he getting a yellow card? Yes, he is.
Joe
Gomez.
The Six Nations was yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first incident where I think Brennan Johnson's properly got the better of Joe Gomez, and Joe Gomez has had to do what any player has to do in that situation to stop an attack from developing and just take one for the team. But this is a good free kick opportunity, similar to what we had about 10 minutes ago, I think, on the right, this time on the left. I think both Garner and Joe Lolly are standing over the good ball. Garner with his right foot, Lolly with his left foot. Plenty of Forest players inside the penalty area to aim for. And then there's a short option as well, which is being used to Zinchenko, who chips it in towards the back post, but Alisson's there easily to get two hands to it. And he kicks it forward, slips over in the process, and launches the ball forward from his kick, but it's too far ahead of any Liverpool player. And Horvath will bring that into his own area and pick it up very cleanly and start an attack for Forest. But I think that might be the best opportunity for Forest to try and find a way into this game from set pieces, Joe. We've had quite a few of them in the second half so far, corners and free kicks, and putting the ball in that danger area, because we've not really managed to get Keenan Davis involved too much, unfortunately.
Good ball that is from Gomez. Finds Firmino. His ball was poor, absolutely poor. He's not been himself today, Firmino. Greg Livingston, who's a regular for Let's Talk Sport, is in the comments. He says, hello, Greg, welcome back again. How about you? Happy with City winning the quarter-final earlier? Back with Horvath. Spreads it out. Oh, possession lost, but regained. Well played there by Spence, actually.
Yeah.
Forest could be recovery.
Good. Oh, go on. Zinchenko, go on. Oh, good defending there by Gomez. He had to make a touch on the ball there to stop the Forest midfielder from breaking into the penalty area, and a crucial stop there from Gomez.
Well, he gets that wrong. Either Zinchenko's in, or he brings him down.
He tees it off to Davis, yeah.
If he brings him down, then he's gone. So Henderson,
yeah,
Diaz.
He's already on yellow. Yeah, here comes Henderson, Diaz, and Minamino. Oh, 4 substitutes apparently. I didn't see who the 4th one was.
No, neither did I.
So yeah, definite changes being made for Liverpool. They see that they're getting opportunities in this game, but they're not making the most of them. And Jurgen Klopp is reacting to it. So yeah, I think here we come. Here come the changes.
And Thiago Alcantara, that's the other one.
This is a sign of respect towards Forest, I think, because we've still got half an hour to play, and Jurgen Klopp is just not happy with the performance of Liverpool. And as a result, he's making 4 changes.
So Ox is coming off for Diaz. Yeah. Doesn't look happy, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's having a proper moan. You've not played well. You've not played well, mate. Harvey Elliott's come off as well. So Minamino and Diaz have come on for Ox and Elliott.
Yeah, so changes in the front 3, Minamino and Luis Diaz. And then in the change in the midfield with Thiago and Henderson coming on, and it looks as though Forest are going to make a change as well. I think that's a low kick that's coming on. I think I caught it. Yeah.
Yeah, Keita and Fabinho off, Thiago and Henderson on.
I think I caught a 6 there. I'm not sure if it was a 6.
Interesting. Adam McNally says, Joe, here's the boy. Super tacky coming on.
Oh, no, it's... here we go. Change for Forest. Lolly coming off. And it's going to be Cafu. Yes, Joe. It is the same Cafu from Brazil. No, it's not. Really, I'm joking, mate. It's not.
I'd say he'd be in his 40s, wouldn't he, if it's the same Cafu? Could you imagine? I bet you could still play, you know. Probably a bit slow, but I bet you could still play.
Yeah, Cafu comes on. He's a good player for Forest. He's a good player, Cafu.
Where is Cafu from? As in, Forest Cafu, not.
I'm not too sure. Let me just check because I don't want to say the wrong country.
What a ball that is,
Portugal. He's from Portugal.
Portugal.
Yeah, he joined us from Olympiacos, and of course, we have the same owner. Forest does as Olympiacos.
Steve doesn't look too happy, Steve Cooper.
I think he can be happy, but I think he would prefer to see a bit more of an attacking display. That's what it's been lacking, really. You know, strong defence, strong midfield, but just nothing really in terms of attacking product.
Go on, Joe.
Oh, that's a poor pass there. He had options there, Figueiredo.
Minamino, Henderson, Thiago.
You can see
Diaz.
The changes are already paying off for Liverpool.
Gomez.
Much more flowing.
That's poor by Henderson. Greg Livingston says Spencer's a decent player. I heard Bayern Munich were interested in him, so Middlesbrough have young, decent player, and for next season they will have a lot of teams bidding for him.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult for Forest to try and get involved in that and bring him in on the permanent because of the interest that Spencer's gathering.
Sure, I saw City linked with him as well, and I think Liverpool might have been linked with him a few weeks back, but I'm not sure how reliable that the source was. But I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool were knocking on the door. We do need another right back. "66 minutes gone, still 0-0. Oh, Firmino, he's played too much on it. A little bit less than Diaz was in.
See, when the substitutes happened, I thought it would have been Firmino come off, but no, they decided to change the midfield completely.
Yeah, I was surprised that they left Firmino on. Yeah, because they put Diaz in the midfield three, haven't they?
Yeah.
Which surprised me.
They just weren't happy at all with midfield, and it's changed well for Liverpool. I think they've been much more flowing in midfield since the changes were made. Oh, go on! Brennan Johnson should have just dribbled that ball in a little bit more into the penalty area, but the shot itself was great. Really forced Liverpool to make a last-minute block, and Van Dijk there to make it. Corner kick for Forest. Ooh, here we go. So good pressure being applied by Forest, or was missed the corner, probably came to nothing. Or even if it was a corner, I don't know.
I think it did go for a corner, but they didn't show it, did they?
No.
Oh.
Foul.
Foul.
Oh. The pull by Keelan Davis on Big Bird.
That's soft, that is. Spence. Oh, nice let run there by Cafu. Davis back out to the right. Spence. Good challenge there by Tsimikas.
Forest fans seem to believe They can smell a cup upset in the air.
Cup set.
Cup set. I inadvertently come up with a new word, cup set. That's when you're trying to get your words out too quick.
No, Cafu couldn't control the ball.
Greg says, Joe, if Liverpool got Spence, would you sell Nico Williams or would you keep him? Sell him all day long. With all due respect to the lad.
He's on loan at Fulham, isn't he? Nico Williams?
Yeah, he's on loan at Fulham at the moment. And they might be interested in buying him permanently. So I think, oh, hello, Luis Diaz.
Yeah, you can't have Diaz in that space there. Going to create something.
Jota, Henderson. Go on. Diaz. He's gone down. Oh.
That's soft, that is. Yeah. That's soft, that is. What's he doing?
And boos ring around the city ground at Diaz.
Yeah. If he's not being given the penalty, he should be booked for simulation, in my opinion. That's definite simulation, in my opinion. I think Diaz is lucky there not to get a yellow card, and I think the referee let him off just because he recently came onto the field of play. I think if he tries that again, though, he's going to get into the book.
Good tackle by Minamino. Henderson. Play him.
Forest has just lost all control in the midfield.
Go on, Taki. Minamino. Good block.
Yeah, you can see the impact that Thiago and Henderson have had on this midfield for Liverpool. Just allowed them to be a bit more creative, pushing forward.
Gomez. Oh, that wasn't a good enough ball. But Minamino was charging.
Come on, Figueiredo.
Thiago. That was poor. Canate chased by Keenan Davis, but
go on, call back. Yeah, call back.
Ukrainian Reds. That's what the banner says. Thiago has to go all the way back to Alisson there. Van Dijk.
I feel like the longer Forest hold on to a 0-0, the more likely Forest are to score late and just get through that way. Oh, I think if Liverpool score, I think that'll be it. And I think Liverpool will just control the game on thereafter. But I think the longer that Forest hold on, the more likely the team is to find a way to nick it at the last moment. And now they're pushing forward. Johnson, almost played it through to Spence, but he wins it back. Johnson chips it into the area. Alisson there, easily two hands. Easy save there. And Liverpool trying to break away. But Worrell's got that. Yeah, back to the keeper. Liverpool pushing forward, but Forest hanging on.
Come on, Liverpool. Shape yourselves.
Like I said earlier in the game, this is the perfect opportunity for some Liverpool players to really make their case for the starting 11. But given the quadruple change that we saw, I think that's an indication that, this Liverpool team that they've currently got that starts week in, week out in the Premier League is not going to change that often at all in the run up to the end of the season.
Luis Diaz, Simicas. Oh, that ball wasn't good enough to Jota.
It's much more free flowing for Liverpool in the midfield than what we've seen earlier in the game. You can see it's starting to change the way that Forest play, playing a lot deeper in their own half now.
Jota. Simicas. Thiago seems to bring a calmness to the midfield as well.
I'm trying to remember if this game will go to extra time or just the penalties. I think it might be.
I think it goes to extra time, doesn't it?
probably is extra time.
Greg Livingston says Forest will score in the last minute.
I'll take that. I'll take a 1-0 win, last minute winner. I'll take that.
I'll take a 1-0 win.
I think I mean that's a credit to Forest as well. I think because just how well they've played to hold Liverpool to a narrow victory. But like I said, I think a lot of Liverpool players will be disappointed that they've not really taken the opportunity that was presented to them today to really put in a performance.
Steve Cooper with the ball in his hands.
Well, excuse me.
What are you smoking, Ian? Mate of mine. I'd get Origi on for Jota. No, I don't think so. So we just calm down a little bit. The tempo's just dropped for a couple of minutes, hasn't it?
It's coming. Like Liverpool are very much comfortable now on the ball. They just need to make attacking threats, I think. Whereas Forest are just playing a counter-attacking football.
They're in.
And they're in. Come on. Oh, Brennan Johnson just slowed down a little bit there. Ball behind him. Through ball across. Scintillating. Oh!
Should have been 1-0 Forest.
That was it. Oh, my goodness. Zinchenko, brilliant cross into the area by Brennan Johnson. And just hit first time by Zinchenko, but just went wide of the post. Oh, man. That was close.
I thought that was your moment, Connor. I thought that was your moment.
Well, hopefully it isn't just the moment. Hopefully there's plenty more to come in the last 15 minutes. Oh. But yeah, you can see how the game's flowing now. Liverpool with possession, Forest just hitting them on the counter-attack. But now Liverpool in a very dangerous areas. Tackle comes in there from Joe Worrell on Luis Diaz, and Joe Worrell winning that ball very cleanly. I think another change is coming here for Forest. Yep, and it's going to be Surridge and Alex Mighton coming on. Keenan Davis coming off. It's been unfortunate for Keenan Davis today. He's not really had a lot of opportunities, and Zinchenko had that opportunity moments ago. And now he's being replaced by Mighton. So I imagine Mighton will go on to one of the wings, and Brennan Johnson may move inside to replace Zinchenko in that attacking midfield position. Or maybe they might play Mighton in that position because he can play there as well. Yeah, interesting changes from Forest. Attacking changes as well.
It's almost as if Cooper listened to you because you mentioned those two before.
I think Cafu might be playing in the attacking, and Mighton's gone on the left. Yeah, that looks like how they're setting up. Surridge is a striker, so he's replaced Keenan Davis like for like. And now breaking away. Go on. Oh, just too far ahead of him. And now he's out of position. This is an opportunity for Liverpool to attack down the left. And they're doing exactly that.
Oh, yes! Get in! And it's Jota the Slaughter. Get in. And that's the moment I've been waiting for, Connor. It was Tsimikas down the left. He whips a ball across with his right foot, and Diogo Jota pounced in front of the goalkeeper to knock the ball past him and into the back of the net. It's cruel. It's been cruel on you, to be fair, Connor, because you've played very well.
Liverpool took advantage there. Spence out of position, and Tsimikas' great delivery.
He's offside, but there's no VAR, is there? There's no VAR, is there?
I'm not too sure.
Because I think they're still only in the Prem. Oh, no VAR. I'm checking it.
think they might have the facilities in for the quarterfinals, maybe. But
It's goal.
yeah,
It's been given. So they said it's Figueiredo's shoulder that played him on. That angle that they're showing us now looks like it's offside. But the second angle that they're showing now, the VAR angle, said it's on.
Just a little touch from Jota to direct the ball into the back of the net.
Not an over celebration from Klopp.
No.
I think he knows. Simicast plays it forward for Firmino. Can Liverpool get a second and kill this tie?
Yeah, it's like
no.
Spencer's out of position again.
Greg's in the comments, he says, is Sam Sturridge on loan or is permanently with Forest? He's on loan, isn't he, Connor?
No, I think it's a permanent signing.
Permanent.
Yeah.
And then he said he looked like he was offside to Jota, but the pyro goes off in the away end. But then it's dropped. Someone's gone down in the centre there looking for a penalty, but it's not been given.
Still 10 minutes for Forest to try and get into this game. But like I said earlier in the game, like I was fully expecting Liverpool to win this, and they're currently leading. And if Forest get knocked out, then it's been a fantastic FA Cup run, and we couldn't wish for much more than that. But you would expect to lose to a Premier League team if you're in the Championship, given the quality that Liverpool have.
Canate heads it away, but Forest still maintain possession. Brennan Johnson's gone down. You've got a free kick.
Yeah, good opportunity here. Forest to deliver one into the area.
Good Forest get their equaliser. Who's standing over this?
It is, I think it's Garner. Yeah. Oh, come on.
Ball whipped in, flicked on. Good clearance. Jota the goal scorer that got the last touch to keep it away. I know, Forest are in.
Good control there by Cafu. Just a hold up play. And allow Forest players to arrive.
Interested to look at a replay of that, see if there was a handball in there. Jota's come down the right hand side now. Then you got men on the inside. He's played a beautiful ball across to the left to Simicast. Take his time. He plays it across. Minamino can't keep it in, and it's a goal kick.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Firmino, you're better than that. Oh, it's given away. It's Minamino. It's the captain, Jordan Henderson. Firmino on the right. Inside, Thiago. Oh, nearly did a 1-2 with Minamino then. Great defender by Forest. Sturridge has gone down. Midway inside the Forest half, and it's a free kick. The away ends in high voice.
Come on. Just over 5 minutes to go.
Cole back in possession for Forest. Garner. Oh, good ball in.
Oh, go
Oh,
on.
he's gone down. Is that a penalty?
Oh, go on. Penalty. That's got to be a penalty. Yes, get in there. Come on. Come on. That's got to be a penalty.
Oh, he's not giving it.
How's that not a penalty?
VAR's got to check that because it looked like Alisson got a touch on him. No. Yates is going down before
There's
there's
enough contact though for it to be a penalty. It should be a penalty. Alisson didn't win the ball, made contact with the player. How's that not a penalty?
Yeah. VAR are checking it.
That's got to be a penalty.
He's took it around him, and then it's hit
but
his
Alisson
hand.
didn't get the ball and he made contact with the player. Like, it doesn't matter if the player dragged his foot. He's made contact. It's got to be a penalty.
The only thing that I can think that saved Alisson there is the direction the ball was going. Yeah, the ball was going away from goal, but it's
got to be a penalty.
And apparently the VAR said that because his hand was in contact with the ground and not off the ground, then it's...
Liverpool got away with one there, I think. They got away with one.
Well, when you're on the road to a quadruple, you've got to have a little bit of luck.
That's 2 VAR instances where I think they've got away.
That's the danger. You could probably show the danger there. Is that opportunity? Potential penalty shout. Jota. Oh, something going on with Jota and Worrell.
Oh, what is that? Got to be careful with Jota. Can't.
Van Dijk's gone down, clutching his head.
I'm not too sure what happened there.
Flailing arm, I think, but I don't think there's too much in it. Oh no, he's back of the head.
Collision of heads, that is. Nothing Cafu could have done there.
No. I think he's just taking a breather, winding down the clock.
Well, time gets added on, so I'm not sure why Liverpool fans are bragging about being in the lead. They should have been in the lead a long time ago in this game. I'm not too certain.
That's Howard Gale.
1-0 win would be too much to brag about because Forest have played brilliantly in this game.
That looks like Howard Gale on the front row there. You had the camera, ex-Liverpool player. You're in the fans.
Come on, Forest.
He's actually a nice chap, Howard.
Oh, nice turn, Figueiredo. Go on, push forward now.
Liverpool fans singing Wembley, Wembley, we're the greatest team in the world and we're going to Wembley. Got 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Forest fans retaliate with Forest till I die. Oh, the possession's given away and it's so much.
Go on, Sturridge. Play the through ball. Nice. Go on, Johnson.
Johnson's done semi-cast
keep
there.
going.
He's done him.
Go on.
Ball whipped in.
Cross it in.
Oh, Yates.
Oh, Yates. on. No. Oh, man, that was such a good opportunity, and it just went straight into the hands of Allison. Oh.
I thought when that was stood up then, I thought he's either side, he's got that in.
I'm so proud of the way that Forest have played today, Joe. Like, they've played so well. It's been an excellent performance from the team.
Simicus has gone down injured now, moaned about his arm. You don't need your arm, mate. It's football. Joe Warrell's got man of the match.
Yeah, well deserved. He's been brilliant in defence today.
I was going to ask you that question. Who did you think was man of the match? But I think it's always been answered.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with the ITV, player of the match for me. It's got to be Joe Worrell. Just excellent in defence, holding off the attack from Liverpool the entirety of the game.
Put a poll in the comments section below, guys. Who do you guys think should be man of the match? We've got Worrell, Johnson. Who else do you reckon could be contenders? Worrell, Johnson. I've put Jota in because he scored for Liverpool.
Yeah. Ryan Yates has been pretty decent for Forest today.
Worrell, Johnson, coming off. Jota and Yates are your options in the
Silva coming on. An attacking change for Forest, bringing on a forward last stitch here, trying to find a way to get an equaliser in this game in the closing 4 minutes of added on time.
Oh, they're in again. Diaz. Yates battling with him.
Yeah, good defensive work from
Yates. There.
It's great defensive work from Yates, holding him off the ball. And then Diaz easily gives it away. Come on, this is the push now. Push forward.
Good challenge.
Take some opportunities. Oh.
Firmino, Henderson. Minamino, Firmino. Liverpool should try and kill it here. Jota. Good tackle by Worrell again.
Yeah.
Man's been fantastic for you today.
The changes were needed from Liverpool in the midfield because it's just brought an extra level to them in this game. But now they've got a lot of defensive work to do in these closing minutes. But Maiton's lost possession there.
Oh, touch there.
And Jota loses out to the path of the ball and to the ground there. And now Forest pushing forward. Come on, got to push forward now. Just send everyone forward. Doesn't matter how many goals you lose by, but it's an opportunity here to find an equaliser, so you've got to do it. Poor clearance there by Simicas, and gives Forest a throw-in in a very good position. Come on. 2.5 minutes to go. Come on. Push. Good chip.
Oh.
Cafu. Oh.
Good touch then to bring it down. Burgoyne says, come on, Forest, in the comments. I'm pretty sure he's doing this to try and wind all those fans up in the Liverpool fans up in the group.
I just wonder what else he could have done there, and there was not much that he could have done. He could have tried to play it through towards Surridge, but it would have been a very difficult low ball to play in. Just unlucky on the day for Forest. They put in a great performance. They can hold their heads up high because the performance has been absolutely fantastic. And should the score remain the same and Forest get knocked out of the FA Cup, this is a performance that you can carry through into the league because you've managed to go up against a recent champion of Europe, a recent Premier League champion, and hold them to only a 1-0 defeat if they're able to hang on. But they're on the front foot at the moment, Joe.
Yeah, on the front foot. Oh, there's Gomez has gone down, but Jota's in possession, and it's pinged across to the left-hand side. Oh, Diaz touch was poor. That's gone out of play for throwing on the far side. A minute for Forest to keep their FA Cup dreams alive. Steve Collins says, great show, guys. Was good working with you in real life too, Joe. Keep up the good work. And Luke Tanner says, come on, Liverpool.
I think Luke made a typo there. I think he's supposed to say, come on, Forest.
Thanks for joining us today, Steve, as well. And pleasure working with you as well.
Oh, what's Diaz doing? Diaz needs to wake up. That ball was almost at his feet. Oh, it was being rolled back for a free kick. Never mind. Ignore me. Worrell just kicks the ball forward up towards Surridge. Headed away, though, by Van Dijk. Easily headed away. Good challenge by Worrell. In there again. But now here comes Diaz. This should be it now. I think Liverpool will probably score on this break. Oh, good challenge there by Garner. And he wins a throw-in. Oh, we only got 5 seconds left, though, so I think that'll be it. Got to kick the ball forward.
Hang on.
Go on. Oh, good challenge there by Konate.
Last chance saloon.
Oh, come on. Come on. Nah, that's it.
Come on, Liverpool. You're on the counter here. Diaz, Firmino. Play it. Minamino. Liverpool can kill the game here. Minamino. Jota.
Don't know why the referee's not blowing his whistle.
Lashes it into the stand.
That'll be it.
Tactical miss. Let's say it's a tactical miss.
Tactical miss. I think Liverpool have been playing tactically poor throughout the game, really. It's only been in the second half when the substitutes were made with the midfield that brought him to life a little bit. I think a lot of the Liverpool players that played today can be pretty disappointed with the way that they played. But, you know, Henderson's done well in the midfield since he came on, and as did Thiago. Jota, getting the goal. Luis Diaz had a good performance on the left, but the defences hold firm. But a lot of other performances from Liverpool have been disappointing, I think. But ultimately, I think the better team won on the day with Liverpool getting the win. It brings an unfortunate end to Forest's FA Cup dreams, but the team, I think, can hold their head up high with the performance that they've done today, holding Liverpool for so long, keeping them only at 1-0. It's a performance that gets Liverpool into the next round of the competition, but ultimately Forest can be very pleased with the way that they performed today, I think.
Oh, you did very, very well, Conor, and commiserations to yourself and Nottingham Forest. You've done the club proud this season with your cup run, and today pushing Liverpool all the way there to the end. Klopp's gone around to each and every one of your players and giving them all a little speech, I think. Greg says, is the draw next? No, Greg, the draw was made before this game. It's Manchester City versus Liverpool and Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. I think you've done well as a club this season, and I hope this pushes you forward in your promotion push as well, because Nottingham Forest are a big football club, and they don't have 2 European Cups for no reason, do they? Let's be honest. And they deserve to be in the Premier League. You've had you lost your way a little bit as a club. You've had a few financial difficulties, but under Steve Cooper, you built yourselves back up, and you deserve to be up there.
Yeah, focus on the Championship now. The FA Cup, got a couple of games in hand in the Championship, and if they're able to win those games, it could see us into the playoff positions, and then it goes on from there towards the march towards the Premier League. But yeah, it can focus on the Championship now and hopefully take away some positives from the performance today and bring that into their Championship portion. And hopefully, Liverpool will be revisiting the City ground next season, but it'll be a Premier League tie rather than a cup tie, shall we say? So yeah, good performance today. Liverpool, good result for them to win, but there'll be a lot of things I think that they need to build upon. From the players that don't regularly get starting 11 positions, they need to build on and work on their weaknesses a little bit, because I don't think Klopp will be too happy with the 1-0 win. I think he would have expected more. I don't know if you expected more a little bit, Joe, I mean, you could say no out of respect for me, but if you want to say more, then by all means.
I did expect Liverpool to get a couple more goals. In this game, I did expect Forest to get one on the counter, and they nearly did. But I expect Liverpool to get at least 3 goals in this game. With all due respect, to Forest, we scored 3 goals against the Championship opposition in Cardiff as well. In an earlier round, then I thought if we got a good chance. But I thought Cooper got his tactics pretty spot on today, to be honest with you. Sit back, end to end, hit Liverpool on the counter, and then in the second half, you're trying to win their set pieces in that final third to play the balls into the box. And obviously, we got that goal through Jota, a bit contentious, whether it was offside or not. But I think you played very well, and you've done yourselves proud.
Yeah, good performance by Forest today, and now we focus on promotion to the Premier League and the Championship. So, yep.
Yeah. So, commiserations to Forest as their journey to the FA Cup does come to an end. Liverpool's quadruple dream goes on. Hopefully, we can see Forest in the Premier League next season. Thanks for Conor for joining us today on Let's Talk Sport. Thanks for everyone for joining us and watching today. Don't forget to stay tuned for future content on the channel. Don't forget to like this video if you haven't already done and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you all very soon. There we go.